I like to play with my life in many ways. That's what they say. Here I am, I'm Rigodon. I'm a Tico, the mascot.
It's my turn, the gentle touch. And Mommy, they love me so much.
Hey, now the story must go on, 'cause a lot of time is gone. We must be ready to go away.
80 days around the world, we'll find a pot of gold. Just sitting where the rainbow's ending time. We'll fight against the time, and we'll fly on the white wings of the wind. 80 days around the world, no, we won't say a word before the ship is really back. Round, round, all around the world. Round, all around the world. Round, all around the world. Round, all around the world.
Episode number 11. As Willy Fog continues his journey, the members of London's Reform Club still believe him to be the man responsible for stealing £55,000 from the Bank of England. Most impressive.
Mr. Sullivan!
It's Commissioner Rowan
Mr.
of
Sullivan!
Scotland Yard.
Mr. Sullivan, we've got him! Look, I've just received this cable from my men in Calcutta. Up until now, we haven't been able to arrest Willy Fog, but now that problem has been solved, gentlemen.
What? Pursuing Mr. Willy Fog, the alleged perpetrator of an elephant theft. An elephant theft?
Please read on, Mr. Sullivan. The rest of the cable will explain it. It seems that Fogg and his friends are wanted not only by the London police, but by the Indian authorities as well. You see, the two men I sent to follow Willy Fog have done a fine job. Scotland Yard always gets its man, and Willy Fog is no exception, I assure you. Oh, I've just remembered Inspector Dix is waiting for instructions. I was so thrilled by the news that I forgot to send a reply. Excuse me, gentlemen.
I simply don't understand it. Why would he steal an elephant?
My friends, I beg you to remember the maxim. Once a criminal, always a criminal. Must I remind you that he robbed the Bank of England? £55,000 here, 3.5 tons in India.
India. Gentlemen, according to the information in the telegram, he should be arriving in Calcutta.
Yes, at 7 in the morning, their time. In fact, just about now.
After their harrowing journey through the jungles of India, Willy Fog and his companions are thankful to be arriving in Calcutta on schedule. For Mr. Fogg has wagered £20,000 that he will complete his journey round the world within 80 days. The slightest deviation from his meticulously planned itinerary could lead to disaster.
Hey, look! Rigodon, the sun's coming up.
Morning already? Where are we?
It's a lot of water out there. Like my cousin Giuseppe say, all of that water out there and nobody can get nothing for to drink. That must be the ocean.
Your cousin should be a poet, Tico, but that's a river. Rather famous, isn't it?
Yes, quite famous. The name of the river is the Ganges, and at its mouth is the city of Calcutta.
Oh, I gotta remember that.
Why, are you writing an encyclopedia or an atlas?
Very funny.
If the schedule which I have here is correct, we're to board the steamship Rangoon, bound for Singapore and Hong Kong at 12 o'clock noon precisely. If our train arrives in Calcutta on schedule, we'll have 5 hours to have a look at the city.
Oh.
Hey, maybe we can stock up on some food for the trip.
Food all the time. Have you no shame?
Hey, Rigodon, you're making a big mistake. I was thinking of the lady. She's hungry, eh, princess?
Eh?
Tico!
Oh, Rigodon, it doesn't matter. I'm just happy that I'm here with all of you. But I'm afraid my presence will be a problem for you. We almost missed the train, and the boat might very well have sailed without us, and all because you took the time to rescue me from those savages in the Indian jungle.
Be assured, there's nothing to worry about. Making your acquaintance has been the highlight of our journey. Besides, we're presently ahead of schedule. What is of the greatest concern to me at the moment is your safety, Princess. The fanatics who held you captive may not give up until you've left India. I don't believe they've followed us, but we must use caution. Those fiends are capable of anything.
The lovely Princess Romy had been held captive in the depths of the Indian jungle by members of the cult of Kali, goddess of death. When Willy Fog and his friends discovered that she was to be sacrificed upon the funeral pyre, they carried out a daring rescue.
Hurry, Rigodon! Please, Princess Romy, put it out of your mind. We're quite safe now, believe me.
He's right. As long as you are with us, if anyone tries to do you harm, that will be the last of them. You can count on that.
I believe you. You're very brave.
Hey, I'm gonna protect you too, Princess. Together, me and Rigodon, we're gonna protect you from anything.
Thank you, Tico. Oh, it's good to know that you'll always be there. My hero.
Little do our friends realize that the villainous Transfer, master of disguise and treachery, is determined to stop them from completing their journey. Nor have they any way of knowing about two other newcomers to Calcutta, whose urgent request for a meeting with the local police commissioner has been granted.
This is the bank robber we've been chasing, Commissioner. His name is Willy Fog.
And you say the man who owns this bowler hat is the servant of Mr. Willy Fog?
Precisely, Commissioner.
3 of my men will go with you.
Onward, men. Vic. Yes,
Hurry, boy.
yes, here we go.
Onward!
We finally arrived in Calcutta.
Hey, now, where do we get the food?
Welcome to Calcutta, Mr. Fog. Pardon me, I didn't mean to startle you, but you are Mr. Willy Fog, are you not?
That is correct, sir, I am.
Colonel Armstrong, at your service. Brigadier Corn asked me to meet you.
Ah, it's my pleasure, Colonel Armstrong.
And it is my pleasure, sir, to offer the protection of the British Empire to the Princess and to every member of your party as well.
Sir, do you have reason to believe that we're in danger?
Monsieur Fogg, I have no doubt that the Brigadier merely wishes to offer us his hospitality.
I'm afraid not. You see, we have reliable information that a group is plotting to attack you and that you are in great danger.
So what are we doing standing around like this? So let's get out of here.
Never fear, sir. You're under our protection. In a place like this, however...
Search the station quickly.
Unless I'm mistaken, Mr. Fogg, those are the chaps. Hurry!
Right. Quickly, Princess.
Get away after them!
Right. Please hurry up, Inspector. They're getting away.
Stop them in the name of the Empire!
Willy Fog and his friends are in double jeopardy. Not only are the police in hot pursuit, the insidious Transfer is leading them into a trap.
This way, Mr. Fogg. There's a dinghy
Princess,
waiting.
watch you step.
How convenient, Colonel.
The Rangoon is moored on the other side of the river. Once you're aboard her, you needn't fear any harm.
Here we go. Hopla. Scusa, Rigodon.
What is it, mon ami?
I'm starving.
There he is! Stop thief! I might have known he'd have a dinghy waiting. We must find another bingy dolly. I mean a dungy billy. I mean a dingy bully.
Eh? But what's a dinghy, Inspector?
It's a boat, of course.
Careful, Inspector.
Bloody you bull brain!
Help!
Swim, bully!
Can't swim. Eh?
Will you hurry up and get out of there?
Rigodon, this is just like the gondolas in Venice.
Well, thanks to the Colonel, we'll soon be climbing aboard the Rangoon.
Not a moment too soon. That's the ship there, n'est-ce pas?
Yes, Rigodon, we owe a vote of thanks to our good Colonel.
Oui, monsieur. Without the Colonel, we would be, as they say, sunk.
What the devil do you think you're doing, Colonel?
It looks like a marvelous day for a swim, wouldn't you agree? At any rate, we're about to find out.
Eh?
Don't catch a chill now.
Hey, so crazy.
What will we do now?
Rigodon, start paddling. Princess, you and Tico start
Oui,
bailing at
monsieur.
once. That's the way, Rigodon. Put your back into it.
Tico, it's becoming deep. Bail, quickly.
Yes, so much work on an empty stomach.
If we don't get some of this water out of the boat, we'll never make it.
I'm going as fast as I can, Mr. Fog.
Get up, Tico, get up. The water is beginning to fill. The boat will start sinking any minute.
Rigodon, if I want to get out of this mess, I promise I'm never going to take another bath ever again.
In that case, mon ami, I hope we don't make it. Mon Dieu, what am I saying?
It's too far. We'll never reach the Rangoon at this rate. I believe our best chance would be to head for that point of land there instead of the Rangoon. Better turn us round, Rigodon.
Right.
That's the way, Rigodon. Now head for the shore.
Bravo, Rigodon! Hey, Rigodon, I'm just to remember something terrible. We missed the launch time. Farewell, Mr. Willy Fog, to you and your obnoxious friend.
Just a bit further. We're almost there now. Keep up the good work, Rigodon.
Oh, he's escaped again. I'll go mad if I don't stop him.
Mademoiselle, Monsieur, we have arrived.
Out of the boat. That was a close shave, I dare say.
Oh, but what do we do now, Monsieur?
That is an easy question to answer, sir. Now you come with us.
Come where?
Tell me, is your name Willy Fog?
That's right.
You are his French servant named Rigodon, are you not?
Oui, sir, that is my name.
But, sir, may I ask
Come,
why...
arrest the Frenchman and that little Italian friend
Arrest?
of his.
But that's absurd. May I ask under whose authority? One moment. Wait, you. Why are these men being arrested? What are the charges?
of us at all, Mr. Fog. It was the commissioner that gave us our orders. Come along with us, you scurvy wretch.
Rigodon, Tico. Listen, I'm going to see the commissioner of police. This whole affair is all a dreadful mistake. We'll have you free in no time.
Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Mr. Fog!
Get back in time.
So don't worry.
The Hall of Justice side.
Thank you, coachman.
1,000 pleasures, madam.
I cannot release them, sir. No, that is absolutely impossible.
Permit me to remind you, Commissioner, that I am a British citizen. Now I demand to know the nature of their alleged offense. Eh?
Come now, sir. No sense playing the innocent with me. We have particular laws here in India, as you do in England, Mr. Fogg, and these men are accused of the crime of sacrilege.
I don't understand. What law have they broken?
Here in India, Mr. Fogg, it is an extremely serious offense for anyone to profane one of our sacred places of worship. And as a native of India, young lady, it was your responsibility to have told your friends about our customs.
You're right. It's true, Mr. Fogg. I should have warned Rigodon and Tico. It's all my fault.
Oh, please, now don't worry, Princess. Look here, I hold myself responsible for their crimes, and I will also take responsibility for their defense.
All right. But I must tell you that this is a very risky business. However, if you insist, I will notify his lordship. This judge is very powerful but very fair, and your friends will be freed if they are innocent.
Meanwhile, within the dark depths of Calcutta prison, a forlorn and dejected Rigodon and Tico wait for their upcoming trial.
What a miserable fortune, mon ami. Here we are, stuck in prison just when Mr. Fogg most needs our help.
Rigodon, now listen to me. If Mr. Fog don't get us out of this semester pretty soon, you know what's gonna happen? We may never see home again.
Tico, calm down. Now, remember, we must be brave.
Rigodon, we've been in this place for hours. What's my clock? The sun of me, she's hit the number 10. It's already 10 o'clock in the morning, Rigodon.
Huh? But Tico said it's impossible.
There ain't going. She's gonna leave in 2 hours. You tell me, what are we gonna do, Rigodon?
I don't know, Tico. I only hope that Monsieur Fogg and Princess Romy are both safely aboard the ship and are sailing away from this horrible place.
You, Frenchman, and you too, short one. It is time for your trial. Come along. His Honor the Judge is waiting.
Order! Order in the court! I will not begin this trial until we have some order here. Order, I say! That's better. Let us begin. The Crown versus... Bailiff, who is it that the Crown is versing?
The Crown versus Rigodon and Tico. This gentleman speaks for the defendants.
Monsieur Fogg, Tico, he's gone.
Dio mio.
Silence! Now, who is the complainant?
Oh, mon Dieu, it's those monks again!
From Bombay, oh no.
Don't worry, Princess. We'll have them out of here in no time.
Here is the evidence, your lordship.
What?
Defendants? Which of you is the owner of this bowler?
That's the hat I lost in Bombay.
Hey, it'll only give you free food, but free rides, too. Defendants, you are accused of the crime of sacrilege due to your profanation of a sacred cow. Think we better get out of here? Not to mention a good measure of disorderly conduct. Be silent! Be silent, I say.
Yes, sir.
That's better. Now, perhaps the defendants will plead. Are you guilty? Do you admit to causing the alleged fracas in the aforementioned pagoda? And do you admit to using a Brahma bull as a hat rack?
Rigodon!
Silence in the court! Silence, I say! Well, how do you plead?
Oui, monsieur, I admit it.
Me too.
Whereas both parties... Yes. Whereas the English law sternly protects the religions of the Indian people, and inasmuch as the defendants have confessed to violating the sacred pagoda of Malabar Hill in the city of Bombay and profaning a sacred cow, I sentence both of the defendants to 15 days in prison. Moreover, each man will pay a fine of £300.
We can't pay that! £300?
Silence! Order in this court! Order, I say!
About time things went our way. 15 days in prison. Then by that time we'll have the warrant for his arrest. It's in the bull buggy.
Half a mo, Inspector. What's to prevent him from simply leaving without his men?
Leave without them? Believe me, Bully, he'd never do it. He's not the type.
Order!
A word, Your Honor.
Very well. Does the counsel for the defense have any objection to the sentence?
Not at all. I'm in complete agreement with it, Your Lordship. It's a very fair sentence.
I don't understand. What is it that counsel for the defense wishes?
My lord, permit me to appeal in the name of law, the law of the British Empire, which gives every defendant the right to be released on bail.
You seem familiar with the law. All right, then. Will you post it?
Yes, if it please your lordship, I mean to post bail immediately for both defendants.
Bail?
Silence! Agreed. Very well. This court will now impose a bail of £1,000 for each defendant.
You're gonna get £1,000? £1,000, Your Honor!
Silence!
I'll pay it at once, Your Honor.
Hey, but Monsieur Fogg...
Now then, 1,000 and 2,000.
Well, I am surprised. One most often bargains the price of bail, especially for servants.
Your Honor, they are my friends as well, and I would gladly give every farthing I possess to ensure their freedom.
Very well. Normally the bail would be returned to you promptly upon your completion of the prison sentence. However, the accused may choose the second alternative of not serving the sentence and forfeiting the bail, if you follow my meaning.
Yes, I understand, Your Honor. We forfeit.
Oh. Now then, disposition of the moneys. It seems to me right and proper that the monks of the profane temple be the recipient of the said moneys. The Crown's verdict has been rendered. This trial is closed.
Mr. Fog! Princess!
We must always stay this way, together.
Drat.
Mr. Fogg, one moment.
Yes, Your Honor. How may I be of service to you?
Mr. Fogg, I must say your performance was magnificent. I'm not used to meeting such brilliant defense counsels in India.
Thank you very much. You're too kind.
I'm sorry you delayed, but India is a huge country with many religions and systems of beliefs, and our laws must take them all into account to assure quality for the people of India.
An admirable philosophy, Your Honor. I understand.
I believe this is yours. It's a French bowler, isn't it?
Yes, Your Honor. It has been with me many years and brings me good luck.
Then take care of it, Rigodon, eh? And by the by, our streets are full of sacred cows. I suggest you watch your step. Farewell to you all.
It's been a
Goodbye.
great pleasure.
Thank you again.
My gin and bitters. Farewell.
Ah. Well, it's earlier than I thought. We can still catch the Rangoon if we hurry.
Oui, monsieur.
Can we get lunch now? I can't stand it.
Oh, no.
£2,000 given away, 2,000,
Oh, no.
and it's not
Oh,
even
no.
his, it's the bank's. It belongs to the Yank of England.
Oh, no.
I mean the Bull of England Bank here.
Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no.
Oh, get aboard, Bully.
I am bored, sir. That's why I was singing.
Her prow knifing through the water of Calcutta's crowded harbour, the Rangoon steams past ancient marble palaces and time-worn temples, past fishing boats and ferries, carrying Willy Fog and his friends toward the open sea and new adventures.
All around the world we'll go together day by day. Anytime you want me, you can whisper in this way. And I will be there ready to help you anywhere. Hand in hand we'll always go to many places we don't know. We'll see along the way, and every time we'll find a way to carry on.
In our next episode, Tico matches wits with a slippery character. Princess Romy looks forward to seeing her family again, and the tricky transfer and determined detectives devise new delays for Willy Fog and his friends. None of them are aware of the raging typhoon, which is headed directly for the ship. Be sure to join us for Shipwreck, the next episode of our thrilling journey around the world with Willy Fog.